I'm 27F, but I am pretty petite, and could easily pass for like a high schooler. So I am home alone at my parents' place dog sitting, and I get back from walking the dog, and as soon as I close the door and lock it, I hear the Ring Cam doorbell go off and knocking, and I can see through their Alexa that it's 2 kids. Probably middle school aged. They have a bike and scooter. I did not see them when I came back from the walk, so I don't know where they were waiting or where they even came from. They are just standing there, and so I'm thinking that they are trying to sell something or another, so I plan to just ignore them and focus on getting the dog resettled. Except now the dog is barking like crazy because she senses someone by the door, and I can hear the kids say, "I just saw her go inside." They then say, "We found something of yours and it has money inside." So they are knocking like crazy and even start kicking the door. I figure that I'll just speak to them through the ring bell, so I say, without opening the door, "Hi. Just leave it in the mailbox. I cannot open the door right now because my dog is not friendly." Which is true, but also I have no idea if this is a scheme or if there's an adult in a car waiting for them, etc. My mind is going into all sorts of scenarios that could end horribly for me. After them standing there for 5 minutes, I can see through the cam that they put it in the mailbox and walk slowly away on their bike/scooter. About 2 minutes later, one of the kids comes back and puts his hood on. Rings the doorbell, and I can see him put his hood on, and I say, "What's up?" through the ring cam. And he says, "My friend wants a reward." And I say, "Thank you for bringing back the mail, but there is no reward, please leave." And the kid just stands there demanding a reward. So I say, "I have your faces. If you try to threaten me, I will call the cops." The kid then says, "Call the cops, I don't care. I returned your money. If I ever find something for your house again, I'm not returning it." He then walks away before giving me the finger. Money, I'm not looking to get these kids into any sort of trouble or anything, because I think they were just being dumb fucks and they couldn't have been older than 14, 15, but AITA for not giving a reward? What they returned ended up being an opened envelope. Don't know how they got it, if it was already ripped, or if they opened it, from my aunt that had a $20 bill in it. My aunt is old school like that. I've had my fair share of finding misplaced items/wallets, and I've never once demanded or even expected a reward. My friend wanted me to post their faces on the Nextdoor app and blast them, but I don't know. So AITA? ETA. Because I see some comments about this. I didn't think the fact that he put his hoodie on made me feel unsafe. I didn't feel unsafe about the boys themselves, more annoyance because it was stressing the dog out. Although them standing there for a while made me think someone might have been coercing them to stay there until someone answered the door, but that might just be my anxiety. I was also extremely stressed about the reactive dog, and that played a big factor into me not wanting to open the door when I could accomplish what needed to be said. A thank you and leaving in the mailbox is fine, through the Ring doorbell. I also felt kinda weirded out when one boy came back and not the other. I mention my age and size because you'd be surprised at how people assume you are naive when you're A, young, and B, a woman, and C, know that you might be home alone.